Have you ever heard of putting salt in your shoes, following an old Buddhist tradition? Do you know why people do this and what it means? Salt is not just for cooking. You've probably used it for cleaning your house too. But did you know it has more benefits? It can clean wounds, fight dandruff, and make bath salts. And for Buddhists, it has a special meaning when they put it in their shoes. Let's dive into a Zen story about this and learn 5 reasons why you might want to try it yourself. Stay tuned till the end for some surprising revelations. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel for more updates. In a peaceful valley, surrounded by Japanese mountains, there was an old Buddhist monastery. It was a place of wisdom and peace, where people went to find comfort. In this monastery lived Makoto, a respected monk known for his knowledge of Buddhism and Eastern medicine. One morning, with the sun shining through the trees, Makoto gathered his students in the courtyard for their daily lesson. Sitting in a circle, he began to speak in a calm and soothing voice. He said, "Life is like a journey, full of discoveries about ourselves and the world. Just as we prepare for a long trip, we must prepare for life's challenges." The students listened closely, intrigued by Makoto's words. When he mentioned the tradition of putting salt in shoes, they were fascinated by its wisdom. This tradition, Makoto explained, dates back to ancient times when our ancestors journeyed through wildlands. Salt wasn't just for flavor. It represented purity and protection. Pausing briefly, the wise monk let his words sink in before continuing. Let me outline the 5 key reasons why putting salt in your shoes is significant for our spiritual and overall well-being. Makoto began. Firstly, salt absorbs moisture, much like Buddha absorbs the world's suffering. When we use salt in our shoes, it keeps our steps light and swift. In Buddhist teachings, wetness symbolizes the weight of worries and suffering we carry in life. Just as wet shoes slow us down in the rain, worries can hinder our journey to inner peace. Adding salt to your shoes signifies releasing worries to maintain spiritual lightness amidst challenges. Salt absorbs worries, allowing us to tread lightly as we pursue peace and wisdom. Makoto shared a tale of a fisherman who saved his boat during a storm by using salt to soak up water. Another reason, Makoto continued, is that salt purifies. It cleanses our path, eliminating harmful influences and spiritual barriers. Putting salt in our shoes shields our mind and spirit from external deceptions and temptations. To illustrate, Makoto recounted the tale of a traveler who crossed a river teeming with evil spirits unscathed, all thanks to salt in his shoes. The third reason, Makoto elaborated, is that salt helps maintain balance. Like sturdy mountains, salt in our shoes grounds us, enabling us to stay resilient amidst life's tempests. The mountains surrounding the monastery serve as symbols of strength and stability. The monk clarified, just as these towering rocks endure storms, we too must retain our inner strength during life's trials. Adding salt to your shoes is a means of finding this equilibrium. Salt serves as a stabilizer, ensuring our steps are firm and secure, preventing slips and falls. When we walk with salted shoes, we feel grounded and in tune with the earth. This equilibrium not only impacts our physical well-being, but also nurtures our mental and spiritual harmony. It prompts us to seek balance in all aspects of our lives, blending work with rest, action with contemplation, happiness with sorrow, and the positive with the negative. By upholding this equilibrium, we can confront life's trials with composure and resolve, undeterred by the highs and lows of our journey. Makoto elaborated. He recounted a tale of a young monk who found serenity amid a tempestuous meditation session, thanks to the salt he carried. As his disciples absorbed his teachings, Makoto transitioned to another aspect. Salt possesses healing properties, he elucidated. In Eastern medicine, it's utilized to alleviate physical and emotional anguish. Placing salt in our shoes can alleviate discomfort along our spiritual voyage. To illustrate, he recounted the narrative of a farmer who assuaged a foot injury through a salt water soak. Then, he broached gratitude as the fifth rationale for incorporating salt into footwear. Salt is a precious bounty bestowed by nature, the sage elucidated. Its usage prompts us to express gratitude for life's offerings, both favorable and unfavorable. The disciples nodded, recognizing the sagacity in such a simple ritual. The monk had more wisdom to impart. Locking eyes with his pupils, he continued, "My cherished ones, there's a profound rationale behind this practice I've reserved for the end due to its significance. Placing salt in our shoes is a custom that binds us to our forebears and all those who traverse this world before us. Each granule of salt carries their narratives, challenges, and victories. When we partake in this act, we forge a timeless connection of sagacity and resilience, aligning with their essence and fortitude as we journey." Upon absorbing this revelation, the disciples fell silent, contemplating the profound import concealed within this ostensibly mundane gesture. They comprehended that for Makoto, salt and shoes transcended mere symbols of age-old customs or safeguarding. They epitomized a conduit to humanity itself, and the myriad existences preceding them.